Alright, this is the tube insert on a canister filter for the koi pond. And quite often, over a period of time, you'll notice that your UV light doesn't seem to be keeping the water crystal clear. Hair allergy problem is what I have. But if you look at this hasn't been cleaned since last year. Well, there's such a buildup on it, and you can see it's supposed to be clear. There's such a buildup on it, you know, from the pond, the light can't get through there to sterilize the water. So you have to clean this. You don't really want to scratch it. This is I'll have to give you the model number of this canister filter. I like it simply because this whole top comes out without disassembling the canister filter. You just, yeah, I'll show you how to do that. But anyway, this just unscrews. I mean, you could have done it from inside if you emptied out the canister and took this off. You could have slipped it off. But why do all that when you could just pull it out through the top? So anyway, there's different ways to clean that. You can use CLR if it's a calcium issue. You can also use let me show you here. I know I have some. Yeah. You can also use the glass cooktop cleaner. You can use that because it's designed really not to scratch. Don't use a lot of force and it'll peel that stuff right off. But anyway, so if your UV filter doesn't seem to be working in your pond and the pond's getting cloudy, check your glass. Make sure it's clear before you replace the bulb. I know the bulb's working, so I'll show it to you after I clean it, and then I'll show you how to put it back together. Now you can see it's all nice and clean and clear. Now if you look at it though, see all the water in there? Let the water dry out before you put it back in. It will evaporate because the bulb does get quite warm. But it's not really vented. So try to let this dry out before you put it back in. Set it out in the sun or whatever. Use paper towels, rag or whatever. But anyway, you can see how nice and clean it is. Now, it'll work like a champ. Alright, now I'm going to put this baby back together. You can see the water's right there. So you just slide this thing back down in there. I'm hoping that it's not going to be an issue with that much water in there. It'll only go in one way, so what you have to do is you have to keep turning it until you reach the tabs. Oh, thought that was the tabs. Alright, now. Yeah, okay, I can see. Is it one tab or two tabs? I can see the tab right there. Yeah. There it goes. And then you twist it. And it should be locked in all the way. You'll know if the screw holes are lined up and they're not lined up. Okay. Yeah, something's keeping it from going down, of course, because I'm videotaping. Yeah. The O-ring is good. Yeah. I don't know why she won't go down. Anyway, now that the glass is clean, I won't show me screwing the cap of that back on. I got to put all these little screws in. And you can see it's a BP4000. Okay. So just remember, if the pond isn't staying as clear as it is, check your glass where your UV light is. If you have a UV light in the canister or whether it's separate. So if it starts not working right, yeah, definitely clean the glass. Okay, there you go, back together. And that's all there is to it. You can see the screws. Just slowly, you know, crisscross as you're tightening the screws up. There's an O-ring in there. Make sure your O-ring sets. You can even put a little, I don't say grease, but Vaseline or something, a little lube on it to keep it so it slips in easy, you know, because she is tight. Could make a remark there, but anyway, and that's it. And you can see that the light is on. So now with the glass clean, she'll do a good job. And then obviously make sure you put your cap back on. Keep her dry. There you go. And now you can turn your pump back on, and your pond will start to clear right up because the UV light will now work because it wasn't hitting the water. So anyway, like I said, this is the 4000, BP4000. Really does a good job. I had a older one that didn't have the light in it, and then I upgraded, so it really does a good job. And that's basically how you clean the glass in it. Just be careful when you put it back in. You have those two notches, so you got to kind of play with it to get it to drop in there. Just remember that. Don't force it. Anyway, if you want to subscribe, hit the little B in the bottom right hand corner. And that's it. I'm up to 131,000 views, almost 132,000 views. It's crazy, right? Anyway, you can see some of the fish in there. And then obviously the big pond down there. There's more down there. So anyway, I just appreciate everybody watching my videos. Thanks. And oh, the other thing is I keep my videos real. So if I make a mistake, I don't edit it out because people want to see real world videos. Yeah, some like the fancy ones, you know, that people edit and there's no mistakes or anything like that. Nothing goes wrong. I like it to be normal because I'm a normal kind of guy. Thanks for watching.